Hey, Moon Magic Super Souls, welcome to your angel readings for the month of February 2025. Beautiful souls, whether you are watching for your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, or astrologically, you know that you have any number of planets in a particular sign, the reading for that zodiac sign will be right for you. I am putting this energy overview right at the start of each of the all zodiac sign readings. But if you want to click straight through to the angel reading and you don't want to listen to the energy update for the month, please do click through straight to the readings. I'm reading this because this is a really, really good description of what to expect in February, and we're going to build on this. So we'll look at the cards and the runes that were drawn for February. This is a diary that I create, the Manifests with the Moon diary. I'm just going to give you the overview because for those of you that don't have the diary, I think this might be really helpful to you. So let me read to you about February. We'll check in with these cards and then we will move straight to the angel reading for your sign. So, beautiful souls, February 2025, choices and decisions, the transformation begins. This is a seriously powerful month, truly. February begins with the Earth festivals of Imbolc in the Northern Hemisphere and Lammas in the Southern Hemisphere. Now, both of these are festivals of fertility and promise. So, whatever took place during the more intense periods of January, and we have had some pretty intense moments in January, the start of this month brings just the right energetic to get clear about your own personal goals for the year ahead and to begin to sow the seeds needed to manifest your goals in real terms. Although this month begins with a fairly even flow of energy, a greater intensity then builds, and it really does. So if you find yourself being pulled in more than one direction as we move through February, or you're uncertain as to where to place your focus, then put down an anchor, steady yourself, and become an observer of your own experience. The higher purpose of the overall dynamics this month are to reveal all you need to see to bring greater clarity to your overall goals and your purpose for the coming year. Now, our first card of Empower Yourself is an invitation to step up and take full ownership of your personal choices. It sits with Suelo, the rune of wholeness, which suggests that there will be a very clear pathway ahead that honours your personal choices whilst also honouring the collective. I mean, this really embodies, I'm digressing from what I have written here in the diary, but this really embodies the energy of the raising of the consciousness of humanity at large. And we are really full on this year into that process. It's big, it's powerful, it's happening. There's actually only one way, and that one way is forwards and upwards. But it doesn't mean that there isn't resistance. It doesn't mean that we're not going to see challenges in being able to bring this forth. So self-responsibility really sits right at the heart of this. Empower Yourself is all about self-responsibility. And this card says empowerment does not mean we have power over others. It means we have power over ourselves. We honour our capacity for free will and conscious choice whilst honouring the same in others. So it's really about knowing what you can do and recognising what you can't do, but taking ownership of your own sovereignty, your own agency. Suelo often indicates that there really is only one way to go. You're being guided in a particular direction. So this is a really powerful month. Now, where did I get to? Yes, here we are. Validated. Right, this theme, here we go. This theme flows through the entire month and is validated further by our second card of choices and decisions, aligning with Fehu, the rune of possessions and nourishment, indicating that the time is right to nourish possibilities and commit to the future that you desire, the future you want to create. However, this card also validates that choices are not set in stone. Sometimes we need to test the waters before making a firm commitment, and we can always make adjustments and course correct based on our ongoing learning. So really interesting energy here. Fehu is also known as a rune that carries the energy of ambitions that are fulfilled. So there is real possibility here. And I think as the energy kind of, let's say, it heats up, it intensifies as we move to the end of February, I think there are going to be significant options and choices for us all, either in terms of our own immediate circumstances, but also in terms of how we respond to external circumstances. So there's a real internal empowerment taking place, alongside responding to external events that are there with the higher purpose of triggering internal choices that empower you and lead you forwards to that space of living in higher vibration, living in light. I'm very, very, very interested to see how these readings pan out, actually, really, truly. Be very fascinating for each of the zodiac signs. Now, this moon concludes with a stunning new moon in Pisces that brings a distinctly karmic energy with it. There's a really karmic energetic to this moon. So approach this month with an attitude of healthy flexibility and trust that whatever takes place in the uniqueness of your own personal circumstances, whatever shows up, it's bringing you valuable information. I think we have a month where we can really sow seeds, we can actually get on track, but we've kind of got to trust that whatever we're being shown, it's guiding us in the direction that's needed for us to do that, to get on track. However, on track may mean some adjustments have to be made. Those adjustments may purely be internal ones. They may be blocks within you that stop you from progressing along the pathway that you are already on. But they could also be external blocks that are kind of like a testing of your endurance, your perseverance, your capacity to hold your vision, which also connects to internal processes, your own mindset. There could also be external circumstances that are actually guiding you to course correct, to perhaps make some really significant choices and decisions, either big or small, that kind of tweak the course of your world. Every day we make decisions all day long, but we don't necessarily do so consciously. You might decide to have a cup of tea, or, turn right instead of left when you leave your home or your house to walk somewhere, take a different route. And en route, something else might show up for you that presents you with a piece of information that causes you to think, or to see something differently, or to have an idea about something. And although that principle occurs all of the time, what I feel is, I'm really hearing, it's actually channeling through right now, I'm really hearing these messages loud and clear, is that this is a month when being aware of that will be really, really valuable. The more your awareness is heightened to respond to whatever is shown to you, the more you are going to move fluently through the month and be assisted. It's like guidance is arriving. And I think the more intense the energy, the more kind of poignant, I think that's the right word, poignant, the more on point the guidance will be. So this is going to be a really interesting month with possibly relatively steady progress or small steps to start with. But I do think we'll see an intensity. And I think handling that intensity as we navigate through is all about literally conscious living, day by day, being conscious of your own sovereignty, conscious of your own agency. Whatever's happening, if something happens and it's out of your control, presses your buttons, well, they're your buttons. What are you going to do? Get still, put down an anchor. Take your time, think about what you're going to do, how you're going to do it. What are your choices? Do you choose to respond? Do you choose not to respond? Do you choose to take your time? Do you want to say something? Or if that's feeling a bit not okay, or a bit angsty, or you're just uncertain, or you're wobbling, take your time, step away, meditate, see what becomes clear to you. Try not to be pushed into anything or to react too quickly. Very distinct energy coming in to this month of February. Beautiful souls, thank you if you have listened through to the end of this part of this video. Thank you all so much for being here. don't forget to subscribe and press the little bell icon if you want to make sure you receive notifications of anything that I post, whether it is, an energy update connected to the moon. I'll be doing a moon month overview as well, literally showing you the energy of the moon all the way through the month, and of course, always lots of readings that I post ongoing all of the time. So if you want to make sure you never miss a reading or anything that shows up here, do please subscribe, press the little bell icon. Thank you all of you who have, and thank you for all the things you do that truly, truly do support the channel. I am very, very honoured to be reading for you and connecting with you all. And thank you to all of you who actually bought the diary, and thank you for the feedback that it is really, really valuable to you. I'm truly honoured, and I hope this will be a tool that will really, really help you to navigate this extraordinary year of profound transformation. Let's move to your angel reading for the month of February for your zodiac sign. Aries, welcome to your angel reading for the month of February. Let's see what your angels are voicing for you. We'll ask Archangel Michael first. Here are your 2 Archangel Michael cards. Okay, prioritize self-care. You do so much for others. It's time to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. And you are protected. You are safe within my bubble of light. You can proceed with confidence. Okay, that's pretty cool given this energy. If you didn't watch the start of this video and you're curious about it, go back and watch it back. I hope that monthly overview was really, really beneficial and helpful to many of you. Now, prioritize self-care, you are protected. Let's draw your tarot cards and see what else we're shown. We have for Aries, 9 of Gabriel, stay determined and move forwards. Be prepared for any possibility. 6 of Raphael, embrace your inner child. New friendships, rekindled relationships. This is really rather lovely, Aries, actually. Okay. I see this one here as well. Ace of Michael. Okay, a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Okay. We have more cards for my beautiful Aries. I'm seeing those 3. Perfect. Thank you so, so much. Let's see what we have. We have Page of Michael, truthful, perceptive, analytic, blunt, an exciting new challenge. So much to be grateful for, 10 of Ariel. And the Emperor. Oh, wow. Stability and efficiency, Archangel Uriel. Okay, my lovely Aries, let us look at your month of February. You can proceed with confidence. I think, regardless of the energy, now we know the energy is going to intensify towards the end of the month. And no doubt if any of you follow astrologers, you'll be picking up on this. But I think for you, this is a month when you can actually make some significant achievements. Now, for some of you, those achievements are going to be your own internal sovereignty, your own agency. We have the Emperor taking charge of a situation, but we have ambitious plans here too, and this is about ambitions satisfied. Now, I think you can actually do something quite significant this month, my lovely Aries. There's also an energy of new beginnings around with you. We've got a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. An exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. Stay determined. Be prepared for any possibility. New friends. Financial success and the promise of retirement. I mean, this is amazing. So, Aries, I think what we have here is, firstly, I think there will be a new opportunity coming into your world in February. I think it is an opportunity potentially that could bring you abundance. I think it's got long-term perspectives. prospects, prospective. It's a prospectively long-term good thing. My language going all over the place. But you're needing to also kind of, it's like simultaneously, I'm seeing you need to persevere. You need to persevere with something, not give up on something. And also to kind of embrace the new along the way. So, gosh, I feel like I've got a real dichotomy of energy around you, actually. On the one hand, I've got a sense of steady progress in something. So some area of your life is about persevering. It's about remaining steady. However, I think a new opportunity is also coming in for you. Now, whether this is something that slightly changes your course or even gives you an opportunity to be more on track. Perhaps it could be like another string to your bow. So something that comes in and adds to what you are already doing, giving greater strength, greater longevity. But I do think there is absolutely a new opportunity coming in. It could be a new friendship as well, or a new relationship. However, anything new, we're in relationship with all of life, all of the time. So you'll have a relationship to something new. And it is genuinely bringing long-term prospects. I feel I want to draw some more cards for you, actually, my lovely Aries, and ask about remaining kind of on track. I mean, this seems to be the embodiment of the energy, being on track whilst also being open to new opportunities. What's with the you are protected? You can proceed with confidence. It feels like there could be a hesitancy around this new opportunity, and yet you're being asked to embrace it. You are also absolutely being asked to take time out and play, not just be too work focused. May we ask about this new opportunity and if there's any hesitancy, what this is about. 5 of Raphael, everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. Okay, we have also Queen of Ariel, mature, practical, generous, happy. Nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful, practical and wise advice. Okay, my lovely Aries, I am seeing here, I think for some of you, the new opportunity comes because something didn't quite work out as you'd hoped. You know, release regret, embrace the opportunities for happiness, search for the silver lining. So this is suggesting that something hasn't quite worked out as you hoped, and therefore, in a way, what it does is it clears the way for the new. You are protected, prioritize self-care. Beautiful souls, I'm doing, as always, extended readings. I always do for the monthlies. They are available on Patreon, in the community there, the Moon Magic community, and they're also available in the Moon Magic membership area here on YouTube. I will dive deeply into more detail about what this is about. What I feel like, and I'll just voice the messages that are channeling through already, I do feel because of the way she is looking forwards here, that for some of you, it's not necessarily something recent. I don't know that something goes wrong in your world in February and then suddenly there's a silver lining. I kind of rather feel it's something that is behind you. I think it's something that you've already had to deal with. I don't feel it's new. I think most of you really, to be honest, will know what this is about, my lovely Aries. Something has already happened. Something that you were working on some element of it didn't work out, or a relationship or a connection didn't work out, but you have a new relationship coming in. You have new people coming in. You have a new opportunity coming in. I think what your reading is also communicating is that some of you, and that's what the reticence is, and that's why Archangel Michael is assuring you that you are protected. I think that you are, it's not exactly hesitant. I think you're longing for the right person, the right people, the right collaboration, the right connections. I think you're longing for it. Because something in the past has been a bit of a letdown is the energy here. However, it's left you feeling anxious about whether or not you can trust, almost like your own choices and decisions for some of you. I think sometimes when something doesn't pan out, it leaves us feeling like, well, I walked into that one, and I didn't see it coming. I trusted that person, or I thought that that product was going to be the right one, and it didn't work out. And you're left with this kind of, gosh, I kind of feel like this is a good opportunity, but what if it isn't? What if it goes wrong? I think there's something around that for you. Now, with this card here, we have not only an exciting new challenge, and you have what it takes to succeed, but review contracts or documents very thoroughly. I think, again, there's something here, again, about not rushing into something, choices and decisions. Take your time. If you have the potential for a new connection, review the contract. Check it out, read the small print, make sure that, in reviewing the past, you're making sure from your learning from the past, again, prioritize your well-being, learn from the past, recognize that maybe there were elements within a previous connection, contract, situation that didn't work for you, then look at the small print, as it were, and clarify. Even a brand new relationship, if this was love for some of you, although it has more of a worky feel to it for me, but for some of you this could be new love and about can you really trust it, then be quite clear with the person you've met about what you're looking for. What are your needs? What do you desire? Prioritize the fact that you know what you're looking for and you're not prepared to settle, I won't say settle for less, because every relationship should be, involved in a sort of a mutuality of responding to one another's needs. So we can't have it all our way. It wouldn't be appropriate. But it is about those makers and breakers and actually taking an ownership of what those are for you and being very, very clear and not budging on that, actually. Don't budge on that area. That's what I would say here. Okay, my lovely souls. Aries, very distinct energy, very amazing possibility for you, very good opportunity coming in. Could be rekindling something, in which case, think about the makers and breakers. Make sure the contract's right. For some of you, it's something brand new. It is leading you on the pathway that you want to go towards, an ambition, something you really desire. I think this is a month when that can be put into motion. And it has a very, very good, it has really good long-term prospects. So that is your reading, Aries. I think this could be a very good month for you. I think the overall energy right at the start that I spoke about is probably really valuable to be conscious of that. Be very steady and be very methodical, whilst also being flexible and open to new opportunities, because I think a new opportunity is coming in for you, and I think it's a significant one. Aries, I'm going to move to your extended readings. You're welcome to join me. The links are below. Thank you so, so much, all of you, for being here. Tons and tons of love. Thank you for commenting, and those of you who give back through the super thanks in the comments as well. Just thank you for all of your support for this community, for this channel. Tons of love, and I will see some of you in the extendeds.